Hello everybody, this is Walters954 here, coming at you guys with some more Python Codingbat practices. So we'll just dive right into it. Not going to leave much time to really read the question. I'm going to be going over more about my code. Also, side note, super stoked about my new microphone that I got. Audio Technica, I'll probably put the link in the description because really liking the quality right now. Just first steps in my recording career, I guess, or my tutorial career. Whatever. Moving right along. So in this one, all we really want to do is if the value being passed in, which is talking, is if that's equal to true and the hours are less than 7 or greater than 20, then we want to return true. In this one, I'm messing up a lot with like syntax errors. I do or come from like a little bit of a database background, so I like to capitalize ands and ors. I didn't think it really mattered in the beginning, but I did remember that Python is what's it called? Case sensitive. That's the word that I'm looking for. So I quickly switched those around, and the next part that I'm missing is actually my false statement. So I realized that a little bit, some more syntax errors. This is really early on in my stage of learning Python, so I'm not remembering everything, every little nuance about the language. So last thing that I'm missing is the parentheses, because now it's doing and 7 greater than 7, or like it's not doing order of operations correctly. So just fix that up and get it correct on that one. Moving on to the next one, this is saying if either of A and B that's being passed in is 10, then return true. So I finished that one up quickly, else return false, because I'm starting to remember my false statements. And the other caveat that it has before we want to go to the final block in the else is just to, if A plus B equals 10, then return true. So I do that, and you can see a little star on the side there pretty quickly, and that just means I did it the most efficient way, pretty much. In the notes section here, it has actually the function abs number, which abs is absolute value if you didn't know, and if you use that, like negative 237 in the surrounded by the abs, it will just return 227 without the negative symbol to it. If you didn't know, most programming languages have the absolute value function on it already, so just something to keep in mind. So for this one, we're actually using that function, and we have to subtract n, which is value being passed in, and see if that is less than or equal to 10. Same thing for 200. So finish those two up, and then return true for those, and make sure I got my false statement, return false. Another thing to notice is Python needs 4 spaces. I don't remember if it's 4, I think it can work with less, but I always do 4 spaces between any of my things. So that's another thing just to keep in mind if you're trying to debug and saying like there's an error. Going on to this one, so I'm checking here first, if negative, return true. What that is actually saying is the value that's being passed in negative. If it is true, then go through the if statement. So that's just like a quick way. Instead of negative equals true, it's just if negative, then you can run through it. I'm pretty sure you can do it the other ways, like saying not negative, putting the exclamation point in front of it. In this one I actually try it, but I don't know if I'm doing it correctly because some other things are failing. I should have actually checked that before I started like going deeper into it, but that's for another day. I'm pretty sure it works. Just didn't know at the point. So for the first section is, the first part of the if statement is done. If they're less than 0, if both A and B are less than or negative numbers, then return true. The second part, I'm saying, alright, if A is negative and B is a positive number, then return true. What I should have done here, and I didn't notice until a little bit later, is that I need to actually do it the other way around, which is saying, alright, if B is a negative number and A is a positive number, then return true. So I figured that out now, saying, alright, what am I missing here? Oh yeah, like I'm missing the other thing. So that's it for this tutorial, really. Let me know what you guys think about these. Make sure to subscribe. A lot more Codingbat videos are going to be coming out pretty soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.